So originally I had planned tonight for a fan favorite, I think, show that we do called OK Stupid, where I go into OK Cupid and I trick these pathetic dudes into believing that they're going to get laid either by some sort of very suspicious setup or by a child, and then we bust them as pedophiles. The last episode we did spawned a great new meme within the PODAWFUL universe, of course, of Come Get 'em Boys. And people really enjoyed it, so I thought we would go for that one more time. And what I decided to do this time, though, I thought, well, let's branch out from OkCupid. Let's go to something else. And then I went, let's go to Grindr. You know what I haven't done? I haven't fucked with the gay guys yet. Well, I go to Grindr, and wouldn't you know it, turns out there's pedos there. If you thought PIZZAGATE was bad, wait till you see Ice Cream Gate. Oh boy, let's go bully the internet. This is PODAWFUL.
PODAWFUL sucks.
God, you still doing this? When you're sitting back and you wanna die, PODAWFUL makes that worse. You're on government leaves, they won't let you fly. PODAWFUL quench your thirst.
You know what? You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass.
I'm in that ass, bro.
What's up, guys? Jesse PS here, your host. You can friend me on Facebook, facebook.com/JessePS. And I see you already in the chat room. They're saying, ooh, who would have thought? Who would have thought there might be some pedos on Grindr? I don't know. Maybe I had a sneaking suspicion. I don't know what I based it on, but maybe I just had some sort of sneaking suspicion. Anyway, friend me on Facebook, facebook.com/JessePS. We are talking about a slippery slope. I think it turns out, guys, this sucks. Because, you know, most gay people probably fine. But it turns out the slippery slope argument when it came to gay marriage, we're living in it now. It's happening. They are making pedophilia okay. Have you read the headlines? It's happening. It's happening. First, it was gay marriage, and now everybody is trans, whether you like it or not. Genders are now meaningless. Women are growing their armpit hair, and now it's okay to fuck a kid. Well, I disagree with that message. I don't think it's okay to fuck a kid. So I went on Grindr. I bit the bullet and downloaded Grindr, which, by the way, oh, Lord. Look, gay guys, I mean, I guess, if you know, it must be so easy to be gay. You know, you guys, it takes no effort to pull tail. These guys will fuck literally anything. They're sending dick pics constantly. It was the worst experience of my life was downloading Grindr and trying to make this happen. So I went on there. I downloaded Grindr. I made a fake profile. I will give it to Grindr themselves, the company Grindr. They know this is going to be a rampant problem in their community, so they actually do check for this kind of stuff. So originally, I made my name something like, I'm under 18, or something very obvious like that, and within, I want to say, 10, 15 minutes, Grindr had deleted my profile. I had to download it, start over again. So then I made it a new one. I said, I made my name pretty young thing or something like that. And in my profile, I said I'm young, dumb, and want to be full of something. And then that's it. And I said I'm 18 years old. That's, of course, the bare minimum for a Grindr account. You got to be 18. Because, you know, these guys know what they're doing. So anyway, I went on there. One of the first guys, I wanted to talk to some bears. I thought, you know who probably likes a nice twink like me? Some good old bears. So I went on there and talked to some bears. I got hit up by a guy named PlayGuy35, and I will show you some of these screenshots. I can't show you everything because of some of the sensitive material he sent me. But here we have PlayGuy35, as you can see. He says, yo, what good? And sends me some screenshots of himself, some selfies. I said, hi there, daddy. So what are you looking for? He asks me. I said, I'm new to Grindr, but it's not my first time in general. Show me the ropes. He says, where you live at? Got pics? I said, I'm in Bed-Stuy. And then I sent him. So I had to make him think I'm an underage twink, right? So what I decided to do, those of you who've been watching the show for a while now, you might remember in an after show we did over in the PodAwful Pizza Fund. That's the way we make a living here, by the way. PodAwful.pizza. It's our bonus content club. And we don't do advertisements or anything. So you join that. It's a subscription-based thing. We get bonus content out there. Tons of after shows, pre-shows, bonus shows. We have more bonus shows than we have regular shows at this point. Anyway, so on one of our after shows, I introduced you to a new goon that we called the Bender. And the Bender taught me that you can use bending and certain iPhone apps to make yourself look basically like a woman or some sort of very photoshopped, gross little boy man. So I sent him my Bender pic to be a twink. Here's me. So this is Twink Jesse. Very soft lighting. I've enlarged my eyes. I've thinned myself out a little bit. A lot of people think I'm already very soft looking. Well, you ain't seen nothing till you seen Bender Jesse. I'm showing a little bit of leg in there. He asked me what's my street, my cross street, and he wants to know if I'm a top, a bottom, or if I'm verse, aka versatile. See, I understand the lingo. I'm hip to the lingo. Now, I can't keep showing you the screenshots because I'm not sure at what point it comes up, but at a certain point, some very sensitive information comes up. I tell him I'm a bottom. He says, okay, can you host? I mean, this is immediate. This is sex. It's just sex. Grindr is just sex. You know, you can say you're going on there for dating. These guys are just fucking each other random. That's why the advertisement at the bottom of every single screenshot of this is get PrEP now. You know, PrEP the medicine for if you've got like HIV or whatever. That is the only advertisement on Grindr. Our only thing is the Pizza Fund. Grindr's only advertisement, PrEP. Get PrEP now. Maybe we can call them and get some PrEP. So he asked me if I can host. I say I can't. I live with my parents and I'm underage. He says, okay, how old? I said 16. He says, okay, give me a few minutes. You like to get your dick sucked? I go, yeah. All right. And then he sends me some stuff. I asked him one more time. I said, you're okay with me being 16, right? He says, yes, I'm okay with you being 16, and I love it. All right. Now, I went and did maybe the craziest thing I've ever done in my entire life as a result of this. I went and I confronted the guy in real life. I have video of it. So I live streamed this to a private group only for insurance purposes because I was going in, I could die from this, right? I could have easily been killed from going to do this. I ain't anxiety war. I ain't Chris Hansen. I don't know what I'm doing. Stupidly, I thought, well, I gotta take something with me. So I got myself a weapon. I'll tell you what that weapon is in a little bit. But I got myself a weapon. I put my hair up under a hat. I put on some sunglasses. I put on these sunglasses right here. I put on my sunglasses, and I went out to catch a predator. I'm literally catching predators now. Not just on the show, not just pranking. This is real. We're actually catching them, and we're actually bringing them to justice now. Okay, it's time. I'm sick of these guys getting away with it. We keep catching pedos on this show. It's time to level some street justice. Geez, that's disgusting, they say in the chat room. Jesse did mention that he wanted to go gay after Skylar. No. Let's not get any ideas in our heads, boys. What else are they saying? Let's check that YouTube chat, too. I don't check that YouTube chat enough. I can't believe I'm hearing this in the current year, they say in the YouTube chat. That's exactly right. So if you want to see that video, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a video for you, okay? Are you ready for this? This is real. This is not staged in any way. I went and confronted a pedophile. This video will be up in its entirety without my interruptions on our YouTube channel right after the show, youtube.com/PODAWFUL. Subscribe to us there. This is called Confronting a Pedo. And I do want to say, the one thing I haven't revealed to you yet is our pedophile drives an ice cream truck and asked me to meet him at his ice cream truck, which was parked outside of a school. So there's your current year for you. Ladies and gentlemen, catching a predator.
Okay, here to meet with Timothy, the ice cream truck driving pedophile who is parked right outside of a school.
So I'm walking up on him now.
That's him right there.
That's his truck. He's looking out the window, and I know he saw me. He could tell, he saw me, and he wondered if I was the guy he was waiting for. Now, here's his license plate number, and let's read that real quick for the folks out there listening to the audio version of this. We are, of course, also an audio podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes and anywhere you get your podcasts. His license plate number on this truck is 68959-MJ. That's New York plates, New York City, 68959-MJ. And as somebody already said, the MJ must be for Michael Jackson. Probably so. So I get his license plate, I go up to him, and now I'm confronting him.
How much for the vanilla waffle cone? $5?
So, you know, I ask him about the cone. I think what I'll do is I'll relax him a little bit. I'll get him feeling comfortable talking to me first by asking him as if I really want ice cream. And then that way he won't just immediately shut the window and try to drive off in the truck. And I believe that was successful.
Cheapest you got? $2.50. What is it?
Regular cone.
Was it?
Regular cone.
Regular cone? Timothy, right? So why are you here to meet a 16-year-old kid?
Look at that shit-eating grin on his face when I call out his name. His name. He gave me his name. His name's Timothy, or at least that's what he goes by. And I screen capped that shit-eating grin he gives me when he knows he's caught. Now, he realizes a second after that I'm filming him. When I was holding the phone up at first, the reason I'm not pointing it at him is I wanted him to think I'm just scrolling on Facebook or something. So right after I catch this smile, he realizes, oh shit, I'm not just caught, I'm on camera. This might be going out somewhere. So you'll see he switches gears here in a second, and he starts putting on an act.
Kid should try to have sex with them. You say you want to suck their dick? You don't know what I'm talking about? I got screenshots here. You weren't just on Grindr when you were looking at your phone in there? That's not you. If I pulled that up right now on here? Because that's not what the guys over there say.
My phone's been hacked.
So I say that's not what the guys over there say. My thing with all this is to imply that maybe there is a police presence nearby. Of course, I'm not saying I'm a police officer or I'm even working with the cops. I'm just saying, hey, look, there might be cops over there. You know, you got to do that or else these guys won't talk to you, number one. But number two, I don't know that this guy doesn't have a weapon or anything. I could easily be killed by him. He's also much larger than me.
Your phone was hacked. Show me your phone. Does it have Grindr on there?
No, it don't.
It don't have it. So show me the phone.
So he goes and grabs his phone. Keep in mind, when I passed by him the first time, I saw him on his phone. When I walked up to the truck, I saw him. He's sitting back there on a stool on his phone, and I know what he was doing was he was checking Grindr, seeing if I'm on my way, because I had just sent him a message. So I just sent him a message to try to trap him, to try to lure him, and of course it worked. So now he's got the phone. He shows me the phone.
Wait, what's that notification?
Yeah, he shows me the phone. I know it's hard to hear this, but he shows me the phone. There's notifications on the screen. I ask him what's the notification. You'll see he immediately starts swiping at stuff. He's got to try to hide whatever's going on. And the whole time I'm talking to him, he's trying to delete the evidence. Now, I believe while I'm talking to him, he doesn't delete Grindr. He might have deleted the app. I'm not sure. But I think he just hid it, and then when I walked away, he actually deactivated his account. Let's keep watching the video, though.
Which one?
That notification right there. What is that?
Which one? It says Gmail.
Gmail, huh? So you don't have Grindr on there.
No.
You show me the app screen on there, I'm not going to see Grindr on there. Because you're selling ice cream outside of school right now.
Bro, I don't know who you are.
Yeah?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know who you are.
I know you don't. But we know who you are, though. That's the thing. You're Timothy.
So we've got his
You're waiting for a
Facebook.
16-year-old kid.
No.
And
We've got his Facebook on the screen there. Now he does go by Timothy. This is the best part. Is I thought Timothy was a fake name. The second I saw this guy, I go, okay, this is a Puerto Rican. His name ain't no Timothy. Well, no, it's Tomas Orta. So hi there, Tomas. We gotcha. Hello. We found you, Tomas. You want to know how I found you? You gave me your phone number, which we have, which we will call tonight. And he does go by Timothy, though, because he puts that in parentheses on Facebook as his alternate name here. It also, I want to point this out, it says he went to Boys and Girls High School. That's the school he went to, Boys and Girls High School, okay? It literally says on there, owner, operator at Mr. Softee Ice Cream. Good. No, there's no questions. The cover photo for him is his dead father. That's the only reason I feel comfortable showing this is at least his father died before he found out that his son was a gay pedo. But his dead father is wearing a Mr. Softee ice cream t-shirt. And for those who don't know, in the New York area, it's especially iconic in New York. It exists in other places, but the ice cream truck of choice here in New York City is Mr. Softee, featuring a character with a cone, an ice cream cone head. They call him Conehead. Mr. Softee. Well, it turns out when Tomas Orta, a.k.a. Timothy, is driving his truck, it ain't Mr. Softee. No. Nothing soft about it when he's looking at them kids. Let's keep it going.
truck outside of school,
I'm
man.
at school working.
I mean, these are kids here. That's a kid right there.
I'm at school working.
You're at a school working. You got a job at the school, or
No,
you're an ice
I'm
cream truck
selling ice
driver?
cream.
What's that?
Where you see grinders?
Go to the next one.
It says, where do you see
Nah, you're just hiding
grinders?
it in those app folders, man. I just watched you do it. You're shaking.
You
Why
have
you?
me do it.
You're shaking.
He says, where you see grinders. So all that time we were talking before, he and I could see him sitting there swiping on stuff. And when I call him out for having done that, when I say, nah, you just hit it in one of your app folders there, he had multiple, you know, when you group apps together and it goes into a folder, he had multiples of those on the screen. He's not showing me any of that. He also skipped over an entire page of apps. So I saw him hiding it. I could see him fucking with it. And the second I say that, now his hand is shaking with the phone. He's nervous. He knows he's caught. He knows it's over for him.
Man,
Bro, I'm not on grinders.
Not on grinders.
so you weren't waiting for a kid.
No,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm here
But
every
you-
day at 5 o'clock after school selling ice cream.
That's what scares me.
No.
That's what scares me, because you're waiting on a 16-year-old kid.
They can scare you all you
So
want.
you've never been on Grindr.
No,
You've never been on there.
No.
So why did you tell me your phone was hacked?
no. My phone's been hacked for the longest. My phone on Facebook is hacked. On all
I
the
love that excuse. Don't you love that excuse? Oh, my phone was hacked. Was it? That's interesting that your phone was hacked. We're going to find out how well that holds up in just a second.
internet
You don't have any of the other dating apps?
Huh?
You don't have the other dating apps? No? Nothing. But you know what Grindr is.
I don't know what
You've
you're
never
talking-
been on there.
No,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
no.
Okay, man.
I'm keeping it real with you. I don't know. I'm here at school every day at this time. Sell ice cream after school.
So whoever's talking to this kid, this 16-year-old kid online, because I'm not a kid, man. I'm a 30-year-old man.
Bro, like I said, my phone's been hacked for the longest. Okay?
So that's not you.
No.
No. Could never find any evidence of that. Who hacked your phone? How do you know your phone was hacked?
Because I've been getting messages and calls from different places, from different people. I can show you my.
So you're not going to be on there anymore.
I'm never on there.
You've never been on
I don't know
there.
what you're talking about.
All right. You've never been on Grindr.
No,
You straight?
I'm straight.
You're straight.
I'm married and everything.
You're straight and married,
Yes, bro.
and you're on Grindr trying to pick up 6.
So he says he's straight and married. Obviously, we know that's not true, that he's straight, but we have right there on his Facebook, and I highlighted it again, that it says he's single. And as far as I can see, I can't even find evidence of there ever having been a wife. He does, however, have a kid, so I guess he got somebody pregnant at some point, but he is definitely not married. He is lying. about that.
Kids to suck their
brother.
dick.
Okay, bro.
Here's the thing, though, man. You're straight and married, right?
Bro, you're saying something.
Look, I'm
listen.
just trying to clear up one thing. I'm
Bro.
trying to clear up one thing. I'm trying to make this easy for you. All right? There's an easy way. There's a harder way. Look, all I'm asking you is, you're hacked, right? You're straight. You're married. You never done a gay thing in your life, right? That's right.
Exactly.
Okay. Because the pictures I got, it's a picture of you sucking a dick.
And there
That's
you
not
go.
you.
He says it's not him. Well, I've got it right here on screen where he is saying, you like to get your dick sucked? I love to suck a nice dick. And here is I have it censored here for you, but here is the picture of him, clearly, visibly him sucking a dick. And if you want the uncensored version, I've got it. Don't worry. If you need the proof there's a dick in his mouth in that picture, and I didn't just edit a lollipop out, this ain't Mr. Softee at all. No, trust me. Not only did he send me a picture of him sucking a dick, which proves that he is lying about having never done anything gay, he also sent me a picture of his own penis, and he sent me a picture of his asshole. Thanks a lot. Ooh, boy, now I'm horny. The only time this guy is Mr. Softee, I think, is when he's with somebody of legal age. That's probably the only time you could ever find him as an actual Mr. Softee.
I'm looking at it right now, man. I can see you.
Bro, it's not me.
All right, okay. All right. It looks a lot like you, man.
It's not me, bro.
They really hacked you. They hacked you
Bro,
good.
They hacked me. They hacked my son's phone. They hacked a whole bunch of phones.
Well, don't tell me that's your son in the picture.
No.
So who is that guy that looks just like
Bro,
you in the picture?
I don't know. You're asking me all these questions and I don't know.
Right. So it's not you in the picture.
No.
None of those pictures. All right. You got some identifying tattoos there, man.
Yeah, so I know it's hard to tell from the video. I tried to blow it up on the video, and it's still kind of hard to tell. But I saw his tats in real life. I know for a fact that his tattoo matches the photo here. His tattoo on his shoulder is a Grim Reaper with a scythe over it. And you can clearly see the same scythe in the photo of him sucking a dick.
That's it.
I mean, that's some nice ink. It's nice work. How do you get a job driving an ice cream truck anyway?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it?
You're putting me on.
Man.
I don't know if
Oh, I'm worried about it. And don't worry any more about it, though, because I've got his boss on the line right now. I've got his phone number. We're going to call him right after this. I've already talked to his boss today. I know how you get a job as an ice cream truck driver now. It turns out it's way too easy. So we're going to give him a call as well. Let's keep watching.
live. I don't know what you're doing.
It's live. Yeah, it's
Right?
live.
So, like I said, I don't know what you're doing. You
Well, it
understand?
worries me that they'll just hire anybody like
What
that.
I'm
You're
saying,
married.
though, is- what
You
I'm
got
saying,
kids?
though, listen
You
to
got
what
a
I'm
kid.
saying.
You said you
Yes.
got a kid.
Yes,
How
what
many
I'm
kids
saying,
you got?
Listen to what I'm saying though is you're telling me that it's me, this and that, but it's not. You understand? You're interrupting with my business, with the kids come out to buy ice cream.
That's what I'm scared of here.
Bro, like I said, you can be scared whatever you want. You understand what I'm saying? I've
All
been
right.
doing this for the longest.
All right.
You're interrupting with my business.
All right. All right. Look, it can all be over easily. It can all be over real easy. You're saying you're hacked. You're saying you're married. You've never done a gay thing in your life. You got kids. You got 1 kid, 2 kids.
Don't worry how many.
Well, you got a son. We know you got a son. Oh, look. You're sitting right here in front of a cop's car. You see that, right?
So I look
see-
over. This is crazy. I look over at the car next to us. I just happened to notice this. And a cop's uniform shirt is up in the dashboard of this car sitting right next to me. He's parked in front of a cop. He didn't know it. You can see on the look on his face. He's thinking, oh, God, this is all part of the sting. They're really about to get me. There's the cop uniform. And he's an undercover cop. He took his shirt off. He thinks I'm probably the driver of that car right there. So you can tell he just shit his fucking pants when he saw it. Was a beautiful moment. The unfortunate thing is I couldn't find an actual cop around within about 2-3 blocks. The only cop I could find was about 3 blocks away, and it was a traffic cop. And if you know anything about New York City, this person is not going to come help. All they're doing is collecting revenue. They aren't a real cop. So I was kind of fucked when it came to alerting the cops, but don't worry, we are going to bust Timothy.
Hey, that's who's parked right here, right? You know that. Who do you think's gonna come out of there?
I'm waiting for kids to come out to buy ice cream.
Okay. All right. You want it to be over? All you gotta do, you go, here's a pedophile, come get him, boys.
Go do what you want, bro.
Here's a pedophile, come get him, boys.
Do what you want.
Here's a pedophile, come get him, boys. That's what
So the last time I say, here's a pedophile, come get him, boys, now he's retreating into the truck. The last time I said it into my shoulder as if I had a radio on. I go, here's a pedophile, come get him, boys. And that's when he retreats into the truck. Now, I get a little bit nervous when he retreats into the truck. I figure, you know what? I don't have any cops with me. I have no backup here. I should probably leave because I don't know what he's about to go do. So at this point, I had to go because who knows what he's reaching back in that vehicle for. The one thing I forgot to say to him is, all right, keep your hands where I can see them.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
So he retreats in the truck.
Straight man. That is a straight man with a wife and a kid.
No,
And
not
I
true.
got pictures of him sucking a dick, his asshole, his.
So I want to pause it right there for a second. So we did some research. Some of the piranhas did some research and found PlayGuy35. This username exists outside of Grindr. Timothy's using this username outside of Grindr. How do we know it's him? Well, take a look at this. This was posted on a gay fantasy website under PlayGuy35 back in 2013, and it says, "My friend has an ice cream truck, and he told me to come to work with him, and we both got horny. So we park, and he take me to the back of the truck, and I start to suck him off with whipped cream, and he start to fuck me. When he finish, we just keep working, and that was a 4-hour week every day." Okay, so there you go. This is not his first go round in the ice cream truck fuck mobile.
Timothy. Timothy on Grindr. I almost puked. That makes me so fucking sick. This guy, wife and kid, outside of school in an ice cream truck, trying to pick up a 16-year-old kid. Man, ain't that something?
Ain't that something? Let's call Timothy's boss, David. I already called him earlier today. Let me call him again. Trying to get David on the line. He's the proprietor. He's actually the owner of this ice cream truck that Timothy's been fucking boys in. See if I can get a hold of David.
Good evening, Dave.
Hi, David. This is Jesse. We spoke earlier.
Hey.
Hey there.
Yeah, man. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. Are you free right now?
Yeah, I got a minute. What's up?
Okay. So did you get a chance to check the email I sent you?
I didn't.
Okay.
I kind of looked for it when did you send it? Because I looked for it about 10 minutes ago. I didn't see it.
I sent it, I'd say, about an hour ago now.
No, I haven't seen that.
All right. Well,
let me look at it, and then I'll call you back.
Check your spam folder and then give me a call back. How about that?
Okay, man. All right.
Bye. All right. So I sent his boss David all the info on this, all the screenshot. The only thing I spared him of was seeing the photo of Timothy sucking a dick. I couldn't bring myself to send that to this poor man. He was at church today. When I called him earlier, he was like, "I'm getting out of church." And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to send you a picture of a man sucking a cock, I guess. So while we wait for David's call back, hopefully he finds that email. We are going to bust him. We also do want to call Timothy, I believe. I think that should be on the line, but we'll wait on that one for a second. But, I was thinking about it, and I was trying to figure out, well, maybe there's more to this. Remember, we investigated PIZZAGATE, for crying out loud. And so I wanted to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. I need to know about the rabbit hole. You guys know. The rabbit hole, it just keeps getting deeper. So I thought, who could help me out with this? How do I figure out some way to connect Mr. Softee ice cream to PIZZAGATE? Well, who better to do that than one of our goons, Mr. Robert Robinson, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Our most notorious pedophile, Robert Robinson. Robert Robinson, of course, a pedo in Augusta, Maine. We talked about him on last week's episode, and he got very mad about that. He sent me a voicemail asking why do you do this? Well, we do this because you're a disgusting pedophile, Robert. And it turns out the rabbit hole does in fact get deeper. This is a video made by Robert Robinson called Ice Cream Truck. Take a look.
Check it out, right? Friggin' I'm walking down the street, and in the distance I hear so fucking ice cream truck at like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Why are you excited about this?
I got a SpongeBob ice cream. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just rolling around.
What are you doing? It's an ice cream truck. What do you think he's doing? Well, it turns out maybe it's something a little bit more nefarious than I thought. I have a feeling these guys crossed paths at 4 a.m. for maybe a more nefarious reason. And of course, Robert Robinson, who loves diddling little kids, gets real excited when he hears ice cream truck music, literally the Pied Piper music of pedophiles. So, and then he buys the kiddiest one. You know, all these guys, they sell Spider-Man popsicles and, you know, anything popular. He gets the SpongeBob one of all things.
I was like, you do this? And he's like, yeah. He's like, drunk people. There's like drunk people who walk around at night, and if I drive around playing my music and they see me, they wave me down constantly. So I'm like, so you sell ice cream at night to drunk people? He's like, yep. I was like, that's awesome. He's like, it is. So there you go. Pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Now, I will admit that I could have gone into like Cumberland Farms or something and bought one of these, but this is funny. An ice cream truck rolling around in the middle of the night. Yeah, so.
Anyway, whatever. I've got a white boyfriend. Bye. Okay, so that's Robert Robinson. So it turns out the rabbit hole does go deeper. Of course, Robert Robinson joined us through the PIZZAGATE stuff. Robert Robinson is into PIZZAGATE. Shocking. He is an actual pedophile, and he's running around in the middle of the night going to ice cream trucks. A little strange, isn't it? Here's actually a photo from his Flickr of him enjoying his SpongeBob ice cream. Oh boy, what a fun time. But all right, let's take the the phone stopped. I don't know what happened there. I thought that was David calling us back. Guys, we are live as we are every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time over at PODAWFUL.tv. We've got the live video stream as we do every Sunday and Wednesday. We've got the chat room that we call the Chaz room, which we've been checking in with occasionally there. Let's see what they're saying right now. Pedos get SpongeBob and normal person would get Ninja Turtles, they say, of course. And we also have the phone line. If you do want to call in, the Skype line is PodAwful. Skype line is PodAwful if you'd like to call in. Let me see if I can get David back. I'm not really sure what's going on with the phone line there. We have some issues with the phone line occasionally. So let me see if I can call him back now. I'm going to put his phone number in. Hopefully you guys can't discern it. You know, this guy's innocent, I feel. I think he's innocent. He's a little bit suspect in that he would hire somebody like this. But, you know, this is the thing. This is what's going on with a lot of these types of businesses. They're full of pedos and they don't even know it. Let me give him a call back. Not sure if that was him or not. All right, I think it's ringing.
Yeah.
Hey, David. I just got a call. I wasn't sure if it was you. It hung up immediately.
Yeah. Well, I was a voicemail, and they said the voice box was full. So
oh, my bad. Sorry, that's my fault. So did you find?
Okay, but no problem. But I still didn't see the email.
Very strange. I definitely sent it to you. I'm not sure.
You have my correct email address. I'm pretty sure the way you read it back to me.
Yeah, I've definitely got the right one. Oh, you know what? I see now. It's my fault. I'm gonna resend it to you. I accidentally mistyped Yahoo actually. So
okay,
that's
all right.
That's my fault.
Send it to me.
Yeah, let me send that to you again. Okay.
Yeah, but now I'll be on the road for about 20 minutes, half an hour.
All right. Well, let me ask you. Let
when
me
I get
ask.
to where I'm going, I'll call you
Sure,
back.
sure.
Let
Give
me,
me a
let
call.
me look it over.
Give me a call whenever you can. But let me ask you now,
Okay,
while I've got you though, real quick.
Yeah.
What are assuming that you see this and you agree with me on what I'm saying here? What's the plan? What are we gonna do?
Oh, I have no idea. This is the first time I've been down this road.
Yeah.
I can tell you that I've been knowing this guy for about 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've never suspected or had any allegations made against him.
So this isn't a usual.
What you're saying is coming out of the blue,
right?
And I don't want to be someone just I could fire him tomorrow, but at the same time, I don't want to be a facilitator. So I'm not sure. I'm really looking to you to get some ideas to what to do.
Well, you own the truck, right?
Oh yeah, but what I said is I can put him off the truck tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I would definitely. I definitely think you should do that. Here's the thing. I mean, this isn't something that's just going on with Mr. Softee all over the place, is it?
Oh, I couldn't answer that.
No,
I don't know. I don't know about
but
that.
This has never happened with you before, though.
No.
All right. Well, we're looking into it. We're doing a lot of investigations tonight, and
Sure.
So I'll resend you that email, and I might take a few minutes. I'll send that email to you in a little while since you're going to be on the road anyway. So don't even worry about it. All right.
Okay, Jess.
All right. Checking that rabbit hole, David. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. So, yeah, I love when people just agree with the bizarre things I say. All right, that was my fault. Why it went to voicemail, I guess. I had Google Voice set to Do Not Disturb. It's weird that it lets the one call through, though, huh? All right, so we're gonna have Google Voice off then for tonight if you'd like to call in. But actually, while we are on the phone, while we are checking that rabbit hole, what do you think? Should we just go ahead and give Tomas himself a call? I say let's do it. I was going to save it for the end. I say let's do it. Let's let him know that he's fucked forever. What do you guys... Actually, I'm going to ask you guys. What do you think? Should we be giving him a heads up that we've got him? Or is that a bad idea? That's probably a bad idea, right? 10 years he's known this guy. He needs to get fired. Yeah, Jesus, they're saying in the chat room. 10 years he's known this guy. To be fair, I asked him earlier... Do you know if he's got a wife? He goes, I have no idea about his personal life. It's one of those scenarios. This guy, he doesn't know the guy at all. It's just like, this is the guy who drives his truck and he gives him a paycheck. He doesn't know. He doesn't talk to him. They're not friends or anything. Blow his brains out, they say in the chat room. All right, well, that's a pretty good suggestion as well. Do it. Do it. Epic fail. I'm not sure what's an epic fail, but okay. Get him out of here. No, just fuck with him. All right, let's call that pedo. All right, let's call that pedo. We might not even get him, but we'll leave a message for him. Calling Tomas, a.k.a. Timothy. And then we'll investigate further. I believe David's lying about the Mr. Softee connections to PIZZAGATE. He might be part of the ring. I don't know that we can trust David. Now, he is Puerto Rican. He might not have voicemail set up.
Hello?
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 Is this... Hey, Timothy?
Who's this?
Oh, this is that guy that busted you being a pedo the other day. Remember me?
No.
You don't remember talking to me? I came up to you. It was Thursday. I came up to your ice cream truck and busted you. Huh?
I don't know who you're talking.
I'm talking about you, Tomas Orta.
Mm-hmm.
That's your real name, right?
No.
No, your name's not Tomas Orta?
Mm-hmm.
You remember you told me you're married, right?
Uh-huh.
You're not, though. You're single.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Because I've seen your Facebook. Uh-huh. 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 Remember your son that you told me about? Omar?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your son Omar. Right. Does he know that you're secretly a bisexual man who is also a pedophile?
I'm not a pedophile.
Oh, here's the problem. Under 17 in New York State makes you a pedophile, and you tried to fuck a guy who you thought was 16. You send him a bunch of dick pictures. You send him a picture of you sucking a dick. which I've already shown here. And yeah, you are a pedophile. In fact, you said not only are you okay with him being 16, it makes it better. That's what you said.
Okay.
Oh, is this confusing to you? Are you unsure? So remember, you told me you've never done a gay act in your life. You remember that? But that's not, but that's not true. I have a photo of you sucking a penis. I mean, you can at least admit that. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with being bisexual.
I don't know who you are. Why are you trying to do this to me?
I'm not trying. No, why? I'm trying to do something to you, buddy. You try to fuck a kid. Now,
I wasn't. I was working.
Yeah, exactly.
I was working.
Exactly.
I was working.
Here's the
in
problem.
that school, there's no 16-year-old kids.
No, I know
I've
there's
never
not.
had a problem in that area except with you now.
I know there's no 16-year-old kids in that school. It's worse that they're younger. But here's the thing, Play Guy 35. This isn't the first time on the internet you've used that name and talked about using your ice cream truck to fuck another dude. Remember when you remember in 2013, January 2013, when you posted on a gay erotica website, my friend has an ice cream truck and he told me to come to work with him, and we both got so horny, so we parked and he took me to the back of the truck and I started to suck him off with whipped cream.
What?
You don't remember any of that? That's not you, Play Guy 35?
No.
No. Okay. Here's the thing. All I need you to do right now, this is all I'm asking for, and it all goes away. It all goes away. If you admit to me right now that you have at least sucked a dick, if you admit that to me right now, then we can start to talk about, maybe dropping this whole thing. I delete that video I took of confronting you. I delete all these screenshots. What do you say?
Bro, I'm not. You want to talk to somebody? I could have you talk to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer? What's his name? Give me his name.
What's your name? What's your name?
Give me his name and number. I will give your lawyer a call. He's going to need to know about this.
What's your name, though? What's your name?
Oh, I told you on Grindr. Remember? You got it.
No, I don't know your name.
You didn't save it on Grindr?
I don't have Grindr.
Well, not anymore. You had to delete it in front of me. I remember. Here's the thing.
Oh, I deleted it in front of you. Okay.
Here's the thing, Timothy. I'm on your Facebook page right now, and you're a member of a group called All Bisexual Men and Women of All Races. Let's Chat and Date. Did you forget about that one? Because that's public. So you're not bisexual? Why are you in that group?
Let me have this, bro.
Wait, you didn't realize people could see that, did you? It's right there on your page. Same page that's got your late father at the top of it, Poppy, wearing the Mr. Softee t-shirt. You are a member of a you're a member
of a favor, don't bring my father. Yo, listen.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. Honestly, I wouldn't even be doing this right now because I know the man would be rolling over in his grave if he knew this was going on with his son. I feel very...
All I know is you're trying to ruin my reputation. I sell ice cream. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying...
You're trying to ruin my reputation.
Trying to ruin...
I don't know who's putting you up to this.
Nobody's putting me up to this. You need to be taken off the streets. You should not be interacting with children. You do understand that, right?
You understand?
Here's the thing. All right. I've already spoken to David. Your boss, your boss, he knows, okay? He's got an email right now that has all the evidence, all the screenshots of everything you did, the video I took, all of that stuff. He's asking me what to do, whether or not he should pull the trigger on this. Does he take you off that truck tonight or not? That's what's going on here.
I was already fired, bro.
Oh, you were fired? I was already fired. You were fired. What happened?
Because of what you're sending, I got fired for this that I haven't done.
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, but here's the thing. I just got off the phone with David. He hasn't actually seen the images yet, and he just told me that he has not fired you yet. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, I haven't been working because of that same reason. You understand?
That doesn't. You just said two opposite things.
Because you sent an email to Mr. Softee that I don't work for Mr. Softee.
Yeah, you work for David, right? He's the franchise owner, right?
He's a what?
He's the franchise. He owns the franchise part that you work for. Okay, right. So,
but that doesn't have to do nothing with Mr. Softee.
Is he still letting you drive the truck?
No.
No? Okay. Well, see, I literally just got off the phone with him. He said something different. Here's the thing. It's one thing if you don't have the job. You shouldn't have the job anymore, right? That's one thing. You can find a new shitty job. I guess it won't be one that's as easy to pick up kids in, but that should be easy enough. But here's the thing. Do we go to the cops about it? Because obviously you're a predator and you should be taken off the streets. You should be taken out of society for good as far as I'm concerned. But there's a way to make it stop. Here's how you make it stop. All I need you to do is say, here's the pedophile. Come get him, boys. Timothy?
Yeah?
I know you're there. That's
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening to what you're saying.
I just told you. You're concerned. You're wanting to know who I am. Well, I'm willing to tell you who I am. But for the purposes of this program, I just need you to say, here's a pedophile. Come get him, boys.
And what am I going to do with that? I'm accusing myself.
No. That's not what's happening. That's not an admission of guilt of any kind. We already have all the proof that you're guilty. We don't even need you to admit anything. I mean, you're as guilty as sin. We could put you in the slammer forever with all of this. We've got all the evidence here. Are you trying to get rid of? Are you trying to get rid of that group that you're a part of that says you're bisexual right now, like you did with the Grindr app? Anyway.
No, I'm talking to you.
All right, so you're going to stay in that group then? Are you going to stay in that
I'm
group?
talking to you because I'm on the phone.
What I'm asking, Timothy, is are you going to stay in the bisexual group or are you going to leave the group?
I'll leave the group. That's what you want. I'll leave the group if you say I'm in the group.
No, I want you to stay in there. But at least you admitted you're in the group. So why are you in that group if you're not bisexual?
Give me a minute. Can I call you right back?
No. Here's what I need you to do. We can't. This is your last call. This is the only call we're doing. So here's the deal. I tried to tell you when I came to the truck. Now I've given you a few days to think about it. I've given you a few days to realize there are consequences to your actions. So I'm going to give you one more chance here, Timothy. All you got to do is say, here's the pedophile. Come get him, boys.
And what am I going to do with that?
I just told you why you would do that.
Okay. But if I say that, I'm saying I'm a pedophile to come and get me, right or wrong?
No, you're saying here's the pedophile. That could be any. I don't know what you mean by that. It's just what you got to say in these situations.
Okay, and I say that, and all this bullshit goes away.
It just disappears. It just disappears like Grindr from your phone.
That's what you're saying.
It will. Did Grindr disappear from your phone?
I don't have Grindr on my phone. I told you that.
But it was on there, and then it disappeared, right? This will disappear the same way, right?
All right, so that's what you want me to say to get rid of all this bullshit.
You agreed with that. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Here's a pedophile. Come and get him.
No, it's here's a pedophile. Come get him, boys.
Here's a pedophile. Come and get him, boys.
You said come and get him. I'm going to have to, one more time here. Here's a pedophile.
Here's a pedophile. Come and get him, boys.
No, you're not saying, listen to me. Here's a pedophile. Come get him, boys.
Here's a pedophile. Come get him, boys.
Are you saying you're a pedophile when you say that?
No. No.
Now, I don't know. You might be.
Oh, come on.
I got you. Got you. Anyway, we're still going to report you. What are you, crazy? You committed a crime. Anyway, so thanks for admitting you had Grindr. Thanks for admitting you're in the bisexual group. Thanks for admitting you're a pedophile. Now the boys can come. And I don't mean the way you like. All right. Thank you very much, Timothy. Bye. Okay. All right. Weird. That was fucking bizarre, huh? Ooh, Lord, what a strange world this is. Here's the pedophile, come get him, boys, they're all saying in the chat room. So you see on screen there, I've got the proof that he's in this bisexual group. There's a lot more weird stuff on his page there too, but we won't get into all of that just yet because here's the thing I got to do. I got to connect these dots. I got to figure out whether or not this is connected to PIZZAGATE, if this is bigger than everything else. You see, I found an article about Mr. Softee. I got to know if this David guy's on my side or not. You know, he's trying to put me off too. I found an article about Mr. Softee. Apparently in another city in Pennsylvania, they're trying to put a stop to hiring pedophiles in ice cream trucks. This is apparently a thing. It's not just a meme that we've all imagined about pedophiles because it seems like they would be up to this. This is a thing that is actually happening that they're having to write laws about. So the article says, but Jim Conway, spokesman for Mr. Softee, and by the way, Jim Conway is not just a spokesman, he's the owner of Mr. Softee, says one of the country's spokesman for Mr. Softee, one of the country's largest ice cream truck vendors, said the law would do little to deter those who set out to harm children. And I quote, he says, I find it a bit offensive that people in our industry are stereotyped when in reality it's not the case at all. Well, tell that to our friend Timothy. I believe it is the case, and I've been digging a lot deeper. And I can't stop digging until I find the truth. So I put together one of those crazy yarn maps from TV. Okay, I've got a map here of New York City, of all the boroughs. We got Queens, we got Brooklyn, we got the Bronx. And what I did, I mapped it out. Okay, so here you got Mr. Softee. There's Mr. Softee. Now, I start with Mr. Softee. I look up all the different locations of Mr. Softee. Now, the headquarters for New York, it's in the Bronx. But that's not where our friend Timothy, and I use friend lightly, works. No, see, you'd think, oh, maybe it's the Manhattan location, but no, it's not the Manhattan location. Instead, the line goes all the way down, and it hits Timothy here in Brooklyn, where I confronted him, right there. But it goes down, 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 over here into East New York. This is where he works out of, is down here in East New York. So you've got the line going there. But then I think, well, how do I connect this back to Robert Robinson? There's just no way. He's our link to PIZZAGATE, right? So I go back over here to Manhattan. Now, the Manhattan location, there's a ton of these trucks in Manhattan. I think, wait a second, Robert's always claiming that he has been to New York City. We've made this big conspiracy that he's never been there. But what if he has been to New York City? Oh, wait, it turns out the headquarters to Mr. Softee is right there where all the photos that he took of himself in Manhattan are. So that connects it back to there's Robert eating the SpongeBob popsicle, and there he is, his mug shot from when he was caught being a pedophile. Somehow that connects to the Yellow King from True Detective. I'm not exactly sure what the connection is there, but I found something there. So now I've got Robert Robinson. I connect it back to James Alefantis from PIZZAGATE. It all wraps up. There's the big gay ice cream truck. Oh, and if you take a close look here on the map, you'll see at the bottom there's a van that's covered in imagery of candy. Well, that van was that picture of a van covered in imagery of candy was taken by our friend Timothy, right? So then you've got the big gay ice cream truck. Now, that's an actual ice cream company here in New York City. You would never believe it, but there is a big gay ice cream truck. Oh, wait a second. We're getting a phone call. Well, it's gone. Anyway, so then I've got this picture. Okay. All right, hang on. Sorry, I'm losing it. Sorry. I went too deep into the rabbit hole. I apologize. You know what? There's another guy who could probably explain this a lot better than me. I know I'm all over the place. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. His name is Victorus Libertas VL, and he discovered the true link between ice cream and PIZZAGATE, and it's more disturbing than you could possibly imagine.
Folks, are you ready to go down the rabbit hole?
Oh, I'm ready to go down that rabbit hole, buddy.
All right, this picture has been circulating around a little bit in Vote, but nobody really knew what to do with it.
Vote.com.
It went in.
That's where our PIZZAGATE video got huge. Vote.com.
Vote as a James Alefantis picture, or with that kind of suggestion that he was involved with this. But we found out that he really isn't. But it does have significance because this picture comes from, and as you can see, it's very inappropriate. It's a little girl that looks like one of the James Alefantis little girl, but she's wearing a shirt that says "Pizza Slut" on it. Very inappropriate. Slut. Even if we didn't know what we know, it's still inappropriate. And it is tied into this place called Pizza Brains. It's a pizza place in Philadelphia.
All right, this is obviously one of our top autists. Obviously, he knows a lot about this stuff, way more than me. And he has made the connection between this pizza place, and apparently they're also, this Pizza Brain place is connected to another one called Little Baby's Ice Cream. Whether you know it or not, you're familiar with Little Baby's Ice Cream, which is connected directly to PIZZAGate, because you've seen the GIF, that very bizarre GIF of a person who's made of ice cream. They look like some sort of bizarre Asian androgynous thing, and they're made of ice cream, and they're taking a spoon, scooping out the ice cream from their own head and eating it. Well, guess what? That is from a commercial for this ice cream place. How bizarre is this? Check it out. He's going to play the video right now.
Bringing up the video. Here we go. Let me, I've got to start it back. Here it goes.
This is the actual
good reason for my glistening skin, and how I shine, and how my pores are so clean and clear. I eat Little Baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet.
I eat Little Babies.
I spring from activity to activity. I love my job. I love my life. When you eat Little Baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time. Little Baby's ice cream.
Terrifying.
Ice cream is a feeling.
Holy shit. Is that the most PIZZAGate rabbit hole thing you've ever seen?
Wow, folks, what did you think about that? Weird hypnotic music, just crazy. You know, this came out like 2012.
Hell yeah, man.
And in 2012, maybe we're thinking that, you know, this is just some kind of artistic weirdness. You know how they go out on the limb and they just want to stretch the envelope as in weirdness.
Definitely.
But now that we know what we know, you know, I eat Little Baby's ice cream, it takes on a whole new meaning.
Hell
folks.
Yeah. Whole new meaning. And guys, now we know. Now we can connect it 100% back to PIZZAGate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no longer PIZZAGate. No. John Podesta and his ragtag gang of jackbooted goons, they're not just talking in pizza terms anymore. No, they've moved on to ice cream trucks. They've got a whole operation crawling around the country in the perfect on-wheels vehicle. It's basically a child slut fuck truck, and it's never going to stop unless we put a stop to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the rabbit hole has gotten deeper, and I have to save these kids. I have to. Oh, boy. Well, that was some beautiful detective work. All right. Well, there you go. Guys, we are going to put Timothy behind bars, as you can hear. I will be keeping in contact with his boss. We're going to make sure he's out of here. We've got his phone number. We've got his address. We know what he looks like. We have all the proof. We're going to send it to the authorities, and we're finally going to take one of these guys down, and then slowly they'll all topple like dominoes. Not Domino's Pizza. That's the only good one. Now, for those of you who don't know, as far as PODAWFUL goes, we do have that pizza fund. This past week, we did not have an episode of Cringe vs. Cringe. Instead, we put out 2 shows in the Pizza Fund. One of them was PODAWFUL's World War. World War is our $20 level and up selection of shows where if you join it, you get the archive, you get to interact with the show, and you get to watch PODAWFUL World War and a brand new show called the PODAWFUL Fallout Show. Added a brand new show to the $20 level this week. Beautiful stuff. That and Friday Night Hangout Explosion will all be added to the Pizza Fund this evening. So you can get the Friday Night Hangout Explosion for $6 and up. Go check out the Pizza Fund. It starts at $1. You can check out all the different levels, see what's right for you. Remember, any level gives you access to the entire archive of whatever that level grants you. So it gives you immediately tons of content. We're talking hours and hours of content. This past week, we went to war with one of our lesser goons, a former listener of the show named Nudnik. We went to war with him and my ex-girlfriend who teamed up with him to try to take me down. She gave him my address. Well, we went to war with them. And guys, you gotta hear that Fallout show. I'm about to put that Fallout show on the Pizza Fund, and we won so hard. It's so sad how much he has fallen apart. He tried to act like a big man over this. We fucking killed it. We aced it. And the interesting thing about all of that is, and the reason I bring it up, not just to try to sell you on joining the Pizza Fund, PODAWFUL.pizza, go to PODAWFUL.pizza and sign up for the Pizza Fund. It's not just to do that, but right now, they're supposedly starting a hangout. Nudnik, our goon Nudnik, who we went to war with, is starting a hangout to do his own tell-all show about what happened between me and him and what's going on and why his Facebook group is now falling apart. If you want to be a part of a great Facebook group, join our cult over at podawful.com/cult. That's our Facebook group. His Facebook group currently crumbling thanks to the war. What we're going to do is, for our after show tonight, I'm going to switch gears right after we end this show. We're going to try to jump onto his hangout, crash it, at the very least try to cover it, try to watch it and cover it and see if we can't rebut whatever he's going to say. That's going to be on the $6 level of the Pizza Fund. You get access to all of the after shows we've ever done on there. Very, very worth your while. You get access to Craigslist Roulette, which is a fan favorite show that we've done for years now. It's a prank call show. You're going to love it. PodAwful.pizza. We'll be right back with that Pizza Fun show, that Pod After show, that Nudnik show. And until next time, have an awful day.
Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.